So, that's the Hydro Planet. Outpost details. No, sorry. Friendly actions. Hostile actions. Yes, I can search the homeworld for lost Hydro tech again. So, shall we try this again? Because I don't actually have to catch up. I just loaded the autosave just before then.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, yep, you're the only head giving me orders except for me who will basically point out stupidity here and there. Let's get our lost tech again. Docking with
Let's
ships.
go get our tech. Whoa.
Alright.
Wait, you're still here, Zarok?
Yes.
That's
it's
I
not-
thought you
impressive.
were going to bed.
It's not 11 yet. That's like 9 minutes from now. So I'm still here.
The energy blaster is the best one, will auto-fire.
You goddamn people outside of this time zone.
Okay.
It's almost 12.
As before, drop our engines, swap over, focused fire on the energy blaster against the defense emplacement here.
Thought you were rid of me. Ha! I laugh in your face.
Okay.
One of these days.
Swap
one
to a
of these
minigun.
days.
Open fire. Oh, I'm taking a ton of damage. Okay, let's just do Operation Stunner. Stop it from moving, and then, while avoiding it to the best of my ability, try to kill it quickly? I'm gonna drop...
Hopefully.
You know, I'm gonna increase our shields and just keep moving. Is it dead yet? Why is it?
Probably not.
Wait, why am I dealing no damage? Okay, stunner again. Stop taking actions and... Oh, that's because your shots block me. That's really dumb. I mean, I guess I could line up shots with the gravity lance for a while, but still, this is ridiculous. Is it dead yet?
Probably not.
There we go,
So-
finally.
So is the gravity lance like concentrated Higgs boson particles?
We don't know what it actually is. It just does.
No,
It
wait.
just exists.
Higgs bosons are mass, not gravity itself. Never mind.
So I have to use a gravity lance against the defense emplacement, but it's the thing that's... Okay, the sniper turrets are what's dealing the most of the damage to me right now. What does the most? Energy blaster is right below it. Annoying. I prefer anything else at this point, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to just bull rush through this. With a maxed out shield, punch through it, deploy, and then try to burst this thing down. So I can actually make headway. I think.
You
Or...
actually get achievements for not being so slow.
Not really. It just reduces the amount of time it takes. Also, I'm going to change this to Last Federation. Give me a second. Let's change the game to the Last Federation. There we go. Once my screen pops back up, I know I can be barely in range for the gravity lance. Focused fire on you. Okay, that's you. Your bullets can clear out now. I'm actually going to use Operation Kimchi. Because that will clear out most of the stuff and produce a bunch of extra fighters. Let's move in automatic fire. Okay, you're all resistant, but you're weak to the energy blaster. I'll let auto fire take care of everything here. And then, how close am I to try to gravity lance one of you? Not close enough, so I'll let auto fire take care of most of the turrets right now. We just have such a massive range at this point, I might as well continue to fire this way.
Yes, fire all the cannons.
I unfortunately
Get that
cannot.
bitch down.
I unfortunately can't fire all guns, as much as we would love me to do so.
come on. Why won't the game let you shoot them with all the power of the cannon? Because, come on, bitches love cannons.
They do indeed. The biggest problem with that, though, is that we just tend to lack... Hang on. Going to...
We lack the power.
We lack the current researchable technology.
Sigh. Why does everything have to be so hard?
Because we haven't unlocked the ability to make it easy yet. Alright, so the bullets from this section will disappear. We have to sit here for 5 turns docking with this thing, because it's stupid like that. And because I just happened to step away for 2 seconds, I have to wait to complete docking. Alright, now we can start moving.
So, we got the technology?
No, we got 1/2 of it. We need to get the other half first. And that requires me blowing through all the good guardians around this one as well, which is where I had failed last time, if you so graciously remember.
It's been over a week.
Can we not do this? Can we not do this again? Why'd I have to get so close to these defenders? Why can't I stay away from all the others? Auto fire, energy, clear everything that's shooting at me right now, please.
Wow. Good job, BrainBoy. Just walked into all those bullets.
I don't have a choice. My range isn't high enough. Like, I cannot range them. I cannot range these defense stations from here. The issue with trying to do... Oh, God. Okay. We're gonna proc Stunner. Clear all the bullets from here again. We're gonna move in this direction, switch to Gravity Lance, and fire on this stupid thing out here. There we go. Another one down.
And another one down, another one down, and another one bites the dust.
But did you
Hey,
know...
now this video just got claimed. Thanks, Rock.
No. But did you actually honestly know that the video that you're watching right now was actually a bomb?
What? You kind of broke up into robot.
That's strange.
Yeah.
That usually never happens from me. I was making
It
a joke
happens
of this
all the
video
time.
happens to be a bomb.
Okay.
Alright, we'll drop that, max out shields, max out engines, and turn auto fire with the minigun in all directions. And with a maxed out shield, we can sit here waiting for the docking procedure to be completed. One more turn for the Hydral Tech. Hallelujah.
We got technology. Cha-ching!
We did get technology, and finally, access to our ultimate goal. Alliances in general, and the Federation in particular. It's time to start thinking about the Federation at last. New political deals relating to the Federation have now opened up with every race. Some races are easier to get into the Federation. The Peltians and the Andors are very easy. The Skylaxians are pretty straightforward. The main requirement with those three is a high enough influence with the races involved. But nothing's ever that simple. A lot of other races are much more resistant, and if you have bad influence with any race, you may never be able to directly convince them. If that's the case, you have only 2 options. Make sure that race gets exterminated, or use another race to backdoor them into the Federation. Skylaxians, Acutians, and Boreans are excellent for convincing other races to join under the right circumstances.
Excellent.
Special circumstances can also lead to the formation of a federation. For instance, if the Burlos, Acutians, and Thraxians all really like you, you convince them to make a federation, but then they may betray you in return, so watch out. Or if the combined might of the Federation military is strong enough, you can convince the Burlos to join on. We'll call it respect. Bear in mind, if it does matter which government you approach, the same deal that was so cheap when approaching the Andors for to form a federation with the Peltians is not something you can afford in Peltian voting proxies on the other end of the bargain. Your influence with the government you are directly brokering with is a big factor. Well, hey, that doesn't sound too bad. I repeat, nothing is ever that simple. Once the Federation is formed, resistance and resentment immediately start building against it. The Anti-Federation Alliance, or Anti-FAFTA, I believe that's what it actually is, will start gathering demonstrators, some of whom will eventually turn into insurgents. And you and the Federation governments can hunt them down, but this doesn't always go over well with the enemy governments. And AFA sympathizers can even crop up within the Federation itself. More bad news, the Federation is not remotely the only kind of alliance that can form. At least half of a dozen distinct kinds of hostile alliances may form if the situation progresses a certain way. I tell you, but that would spoil the surprise. Suffice to say, once a hostile alliance forms, it must be destroyed one way or another. Once one forms, details on what conditions must be met to break it are revealed.
Okay, let's get our dog race into the Federation.
Well, we need another one to be able to do that. We'll see what options.
Okay.
We'll see what options are directly available. Remember, your goal is for a federation that unites the solar system. Until the surviving races and planets are members, your work is incomplete. There's no one way to accomplish this. It may be a bloodbath, or it may be a very behind-the-scenes political. All 8 races may survive, or as few as 1 may actually wind up living. Whatever gets the job done. We discovered the technology junk collector. Before we continue in these trends and powers, let me take a quick look and see what this technology actually is in our flagship. So,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me, see if my pizza's done.
Alright. What is... Okay, I would like to take a look at all these things. I don't see it anywhere. So, inventory. Okay. Interesting. So the Lost Hydrotechs now have their own small subsection. I did not know that, and that's actually really interesting to note. Because space junk is one of the worst things to deal with.
And what does junk collector do?
If there's space debris in orbit around a planet, we collect it 50% faster. If we so wish to clear space junk. Like the Thoraxians. If we wanted to actually be friendly with them, we could remove space junk somewhere. I don't remember how it happens, but we can. I got
about 3 minutes left before my food's done.
Okay. Anyway, so we wanted to see what the Boreans had available in terms of interplanetary relations.
Let's see if we can ally... What's the race that Zarok didn't... Not Zarok, but Dark Alchemist didn't like?
Skylaxian.
Let's make a federation with the Skylaxians and our dog friends.
Hydral. You get along with them, right? And they like you. And you might like my idea about a universal federation too, then let's get started. But then again, maybe we should be careful with our timing. As soon as the Fed is established, there's sure to be some anti-federation sentiment that starts building up elsewhere. Then again, don't wait too long. Decisions. We can set up groups into the Federation. However, the race relations between the Boreans and the Skylaxians are currently way too low.
We would have to work to improve them.
Yes.
Shouldn't take too long, would it?
Friendly actions, let's see here. One of them is improve relations with other race. Costs us a lot of credit per month. Skylaxian, we have to get them to 100, and I know one of them starts at like 12. So, if my math is right, 10 months, which would be 10,000 credits about. It would take us approximately about 16 to 18 months to get enough influence with both of these individuals to actually get them to like us. In the meantime, I would actually go over... That's Evux, sorry, Skylaxian. Where are they? There they are. They like us enough already, but I'm going to make the Skylaxians like us more if we're going to raise our relations with anyone in particular.
I thought the ones Dark and everyone else didn't like were the Thoraxians.
No, he also didn't like the Skylaxians.
Yes, this is the one eligible race that he didn't like. So, shall we get started?
Yes, we must have the Skylaxians in our federation.
Why do we want
Actually,
the
actually.
They have uses.
Borings, interplanetary relations, is there a way to set up a trade? How do I do trade routes?
I'm trying to remember. I remember seeing you set them up before.
No.
Isn't it one of the planet missions?
Skylaxians send an interplanetary body that makes all decisions from their race. Skylaxians are seen as fair brokers by all of the other races, and thus a good relationship with them can help you backdoor other races into the Federation, even if the other races hate you. Trouble is, the Skylaxians are likely to take issue with many of your activities. Trade deals. Share tech with another race. Go with Borings. Give them safer fuel transport. Actually, no. Ecological engineering. Borings like them a bit more. 1 solar month. Neutral to neutral versus neutral. How the heck do you do this?
I don't know.
You should do all the 1 month things. Because it takes the least amount of time.
I'm just trying to see how to set up a trade route.
Has the Thoraxians built up a navy again?
They physically cannot. And let me take a look. I think the races are actually still at war. Let's see. Burlusts like us. Who hates us actively? Thoraxians disapprove of us immensely. We're liked by virtually every single race except the Thoraxians. Burlusts love us for our ability to murder them again incessantly.
Okay, we're gonna have the Burlesque in our federation.
I'll see how that even works here. Okay, federation deals. Create strong federation. Have at least 90 mutual attitude with the Acutians and the Borings, so you could found a federation with all 3 races together. You do not have enough leverage over this warlord. There is no chance in Hades that the Burlesque will consider any offers to join a federation until you personally kill one of their prime warlords in single combat. The Burlesques have 90 attitude towards both the Acutians and the Borings. Both of them must have at least 90 attitude towards the Burlusts. We got these guys into space. Okay. I think I see how we can do this. Acutians. You guys like trade. You guys really like trade, right? Right. Transport. How? Okay. Oh, wait, no. This is the stupid thing again. I think I remember what this is. Last Federation trade. Because I think this was the dumb thing from the before, where I don't have access to the option yet. They say it's the best way to do it, but they don't give me the option to do it yet.
Oh, and when do you get that option?
I'm taking a look. First unlocked trade routes. Okay. How trading is tweaked. Feel the information percent seems a little unclear. Broker trade options. So there should be an option of brokering trade routes, but I don't see it anywhere. Finance. There's no tariffs against anyone. There's no reason to... no, we're not gonna planet cracker. That's a horrible idea. Dump toxic waste on planet industrialized. No. Okay. Friendly action. Is there a way I can broker trade? Can I have the option to broker trade?
So, did you figure out a way to drag them all in together?
Okay. Acutians, Borines, and Burlusts, if they all like each other, can create the Strong Federation, where they're all physically very powerful entities, but we also have to kill one of the prime warlords of the Burlust people to even attempt this. And they also have to all like each other.
How can we use the Skylaxians?
We can get the Skylaxians to join afterwards by simply pressuring them with our very strong army.
Perfect.
Okay, so... it's gonna piss me off to no end. Hey, like the Borines. We're just gonna make it so these guys like the Borines. Oh, there's a new quest. Space Junk Collision. Owners of the event Borine. Space Junk is at an installation. It's less effective until repairs can be completed. This is
Help the Borines.
Oh, okay. Hang on. There's another quest currently available. Accepting this quest will fail the other. The two options are always mutually exclusive. Peltian Military has a secret proposal to gain spacefaring tech. This is Brother Loud. I'm a science guy trying to make things fly. We're still having a bit of trouble with the final bits of getting ourselves into space without causing large craters. There's currently some sort of military operation going on in our upper atmosphere involving races that are already spacefaring. They seem to have found some sort of abandoned technology of yours, as best as we can tell, with their radio chatter. If you swoop in and manage to crash at least one of their flagships into our planet, we can use their technology to get ourselves into space. Nobody will realize that you made this deal with us. They'll simply think you were trying to reclaim your lost tech, and I bet you could too. Thanks, bye. So, question. Do we want to make the Peltians spacefaring?
What bonuses do the Peltians have?
They're the barnyard animals who have some of the best orbital attacks in the game. Burlusts traditionally do not like them, but tend to like them after they reveal their fact that they can just bombard a planet into non-existence. But they're also the barnyard animals and require voting proxies to do anything with them, which means we would have to basically bend at knee to the Peltians to be able to pull this off.
Let's free the Peltians.
Alright, we'll begin it. So who are we fighting? We are currently fighting the Burlusts. That's...
Well,
No,
So they're gonna hate us.
No. The Burlusts don't hate us, remember. They like us killing them repeatedly. They like us proving that we are the strongmen.
Burlusts don't care if we kill the Burlust.
Alright, we're
if
gonna...
we wipe them down to the last person, they'll still be happy with us.
We're gonna drop our engines, boost our shields, fly off to the side, drift lazily to the left, and start destroying their shields. Alright, and the hull now can be destroyed by the Gravity Lance. So we'll move over here, swap to Gravity Lance, and start murdering.
And Zawak's gone.
Ah well, we all knew this was going to happen.
Yep. Now I'm Dictator. Woo.
Congratulations, El Dictator. 1 flagship kill, 2 flagship kills, last flagship kill is right behind us. Let's boost our engines and boost our shields a little bit. Auto fire with the minigun, go. Swap to energy blaster, focused fire. Raise the roof, raise the power, open fire. And you know what we're gonna do? Stunner. Because this is definitely stunning. Gravity Lance, fire a few times, and this should kill him.
The Peltians are now spacefaring. They are soft and weak. However, they have a penchant for blowing things up from orbit. They may be easy allies to win over.
Alright, so the Burlusts lost a little base power and lost an armada, but they only lost 3 respect for us. We gained 50 respect with the Peltians, gained a ton of credits, gained some voting proxies, and we can also fix this by Burlust pilots and just dropping them on the Burlust people for free. Now, you all wanted us to go some space junk collection, so let's go to the Borines and fix their space junk issues.
Couldn't we turn the space junk into recycle it?
turns out I was wrong. We actually physically cannot do anything with the space junk because the Boreans have already fixed their own problem.
I would love to recycle it all to make money.
So we have access to the Disruptor. Not the strongest weapon by any stretch, but its laser bursts are able to strike straight through enemy shields, damaging both the shields and the hull at the same time. Some shielded ships have laser reflectors that make this largely ineffective, though, so know your target. Interesting. We're not going to pick up the weapon yet, but I could think of some uses for it. Let us go and get back to raising relations between the Acutians and the Boreans. Still annoyed that we can't broker a trade deal. I don't know why we can't do that.
Well, at least we're gonna create the strongest federation.
We'll create the strong federation this time, which is nice. And the Burlus will stop making races hate each other for no good reason.
And we can use the strong federation to completely wipe out the Thoraxians.
There's a hydrotech symbol from the Peltians. Evox have gained cesium and medical marvels, so they're going to be fixing their own issues. Skylaxians are currently suffering a typhoon, which that's not much we can really do about that. And Boreans have found a massive resource motherlode. So, if you want, we can actually pause, go grab the hydrotech from the Peltians, and then continue our duties here.
Let's get the hydrotech.
Seriously? Okay. Well, let's go.
Might as well.
Let's do a friendly action. Can we search nearby ice belt for the hydrotech? Otherwise, can I just go and take the hydrotech? No. Okay. So, joint mission. Beacon beckons from somewhere out in the ice belt. Beacon that only your ship can track. Seeing as you only have the secrets to hydrotechnology, the dangerous forces guarding the hydrotech lab will be armed and will consider you an enemy, but you can gain new abilities or weapons trying to brave this area. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I don't have the invulnerability. That makes me sad. So I should dock with all the hydro labs, but they're all right next to each other. I need to destroy all of these people. Wandering Hydro Sentinel. We'll swap. Okay, drop this. Shields up. Weapons up. Move out. Minigun. Focused fire on you. One down. What's next? Now let's Polarity Corruption. It's 2 down. Can I drop the SRMs here? No. So we're going to instead Operation Kamchi, wipe out all the missiles, turn and fire on this one. Alright, I'm not a big fan of the sheer number of missiles I'm encountering right now, but we'll switch to auto fire and go see what we can deal with. Well, that was actually fairly easy. We're going to divert power to shields, clear out the rest of the combatants, and we'll just not move. Convenience. I think we can get multiple this way. Oh, no, 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 no. We're so close to finishing that one, and then the game forced me to move. I dislike the movement system sometimes. Just because I want to finish this up early-ish, not have to go through 30 turns or so. But ah well.
Could be worse.
Detailed planet stats. The planet details the screen you're now accustomed to is substantially more insight into the guts of the simulation. Tooltips explain everything, so I currently do not care. So we have the new special ability Armor Piercing and regenerate ally shields.